Oh, yo, my peoples. Turn this volume up a little. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, happy Friday. What's gold doing? Okay. So, gold. We really are comfortable in the 3600s. Real comfortable in the 3600s. I'm here for it. I am actually here for it. Let's do that. Yeehaw, hello. Okay, so gold on the daily. We're bullish. We've broken yesterday's high, but we did push right into a 4-hour resistance on gold. We did push right into a 4-hour resistance up here at 36.55. Since it's the end of the week, let's check out the weekly candle. Well, yeah, weekly candle's just super bullish, isn't it? See, daily's pushing up. So this 4-hour, it has broken the previous low. We still have an hour left for this candle. If we close weak bullish, I think we might continue the pullback. If the next candle breaks this low, I think we get a bit more of a pullback. We pull back from these highs, especially with this 4-hour double top that's just formed. So if we look at the 30-minute, we are creating a downtrend structure. I want to see how this 12:30 candle closes. If it closes bearish, like I said, I think we continue to pull back. Maybe retest this support. If we get a closure below, then I'm looking for sells, some more sells to push down. Do have a support here. Alternatively, still really more so bullish on gold. Overall bullish. So if gold closes with a nice support here, I'm anticipating, the next candle pushes up. We can break above this resistance here, maybe even this one, because looks like we don't really have a top wick on this 8:30 candle. Yeah, not much of a top wick here. So maybe we do continue up. We just need to continue uptrend structure to keep pushing up. Really on gold. Scarface, what's going on? What's going on? So we'll see. But pound yen. Now pound yen's bullish. See, daily's bullish. We've broken yesterday's high. We've broken above 200, but we're pulling back. Now, every time pound yen has pushed into the 200 price point, it's had a massive pullback from this area. So look, we closed above 200. Well, we didn't, just about. And then we pulled back. We tapped it into the 200, pulled back. Here, pulled back. So is that going to happen today? If we're going to go by past price action, probably. Probably. Oh yeah, GJ. We do have a clean range if a GJ wants to sell. So I'm going to look and see how this current 4-hour candle closes. If the next 4-hour candle pushes up, doesn't break this high, then I'm looking for the sells back down on GJ. Long-term holds, just hold for the rest of the day. 30-minute though, looks like it's continuing uptrend structure. So if this candle closes bullish, the next candle breaks the high, we could continue up. If it comes back down, then we're going to have a lower high, back below 200. And then, like I said, we've got this clean range to the left. So maybe sells back down to at least, well, we've got quite a decent support here. What's this, 199.7? It's about 60 pips. If we close back below 200, oh, less than that, sorry, 44 pips. Maths was a bit off there. Benny, what's going on? All right. How was everyone's morning? Anyone take any trades today? I did catch some gold buys. Earlier. It wasn't much. I closed at, I think, 30 pips. Yeah, it was about 30 pips because it was pulling back. Where's today? Today, that was... I was in some gold buys last night as well, actually, during Asian session. Where's that trade I took today? Here we go. So 36.46 and got out at 36.49. So it was right here. It was after this candle formed a support. And this candle looked like it was going to close with a continuation pattern. Close week bullish, week bearish, but it didn't. 36.46.14. 40, sorry. So here, and then I got out at 36.49.63. So about here. So yeah, I was looking to try to take it up to this resistance at least. I thought we're continuing up. We pulled back from this 4-hour level, continuing up. Price pushed up, and then it started to come back down, and then I just closed. But I feel like gold looks like it's gonna start pulling back a bit. And a good place to pull back from is a 4-hour resistance. So I can see us getting a bit of a pullback today. Sells from this candle wouldn't have been bad. Got the resistance, a little engulfing, you know, decent range. What's this? 67 pips. Not bad, not bad. Sharon, what's going on? Long time. Benny, I took gold sales this morning, 36.47. Oh, nice. So 36.47.5, I guess, around here. So it wouldn't have been here. It didn't sell. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful trade. Very nice. How many pips did you close at? And did you have a runner? Because if you did, I can imagine you closed some, let it run, but maybe hit break even if you did. Could have taken the same entry here. Close 50 pips. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Sharon, how have you been? How have you been? Need to keep the chat open over here. Let me keep it right here. Okay. Oh man, these cells, they're looking real good. They're looking real good. These gold cells. We do have news today actually. At 3, consumer sentiment. Let's talk about CPI yesterday though. That was very, very disappointing, wasn't it? Wasn't CPI terrible? When I recapped, when I went over CPI and the price action, when I was doing my journaling last night, I was looking at, all right, where could I have got in? Because I always anticipated buys, no matter what the results were. Even if gold dropped, I was still looking for the buys back up, right? That's just, gold is bullish, isn't it? And I was thinking probably a retest of this support would have been the best entry, but it happened so quick. There would have been, it happened too quick. It happened too quick. The spike down, the push back up. It was a very quick push. That would have been an ideal entry, to be fair. And then maybe when this 230 candle, it pushed down, made a low, and then continued up. So this would have been the new 4-hour candle respecting the previous low to come back up. Now, I've taken this kind of trade many times recently. Many times. So this down here, this maybe the candle flip, probably would have been the best entry. So I've made a note in my journal. So next time, I'm ready. I'm ready. Yes. All right. So gold closed bearish. Got this 1-hour candle opening. Didn't quite get a 1-hour engulfing. That would have been nice for some sells, wouldn't it? That would have been nice for some sells. All right, so 1 hour making a top wick. Very zoomed in there. Zoom out a little. But we've got some nice lower highs on gold. Echo, hello Echo, what's going on? Gold, are we dropping? Are we dropping? Echo, I'm going for sells here. You know what? I hesitated. I'm not gonna lie. These sells, they've been looking good since this candle here. This is nice though. Got this clean range all the way down. Benny, same. Oh, you guys got in. You guys got in. Good job. Right, so if gold can fill this range, that would be good. If it closes above, if it holds above this support, we might just be getting a retest to continue back up. We'll see. But if we can push below this support, the 4 hour will also be flipping bearish. And then I think we get some more sells today, if we can break this 4 hour low. I was looking at pound yen thinking, all right, we're going to close bullish. If this current candle breaks this high, we push up. If it doesn't and it creates a resistance, I think this is going to be the start of the pullback back below 200. Well, right now this could just be the bottom wick. Could just be the bottom wick. Now with these gold sells, I really did like these sells, but I didn't plan it out with the stream in mind. I would have jumped in too quick. I don't think you guys would have caught it with me. Well, let's see where gold pushes to. All right. Where we heading, gold? Where we heading? I think, like, mainly I'm still looking for buys on gold, can't lie. So if this 30-minute candle, if the 4-hour close is bullish and the 30-minute candle, we close above 36.41, 36.41, 36.40, if we close holding this support, I'm looking for the buys up. I'm looking for the buys back up. What you guys' thoughts on gold today? What's the plan? We bullish? We looking for a bearish pullback? Gold really chilling. Alright, we've got a new 15-minute candle about to open. Okay, we've retested this little support here. Maybe that's why we're getting a bit of resistance to drive down. Alright, 15-minute top wick. When I'm looking at gold now, like especially the 4-hour time frame, put it on a bigger chart. When I'm looking at gold, I'm thinking, all right, we pushed up to this 4-hour resistance. We've had a big pullback, but then the next 4-hour candle has been more bullish than bearish. So how far down does gold want to push? The next 42 minutes. This current candle closing is going to be very telling for where gold wants to go. Hopefully we don't stay just within this range, like this, from this support that is currently creating and this resistance. But like I said, if we get a weak bullish closure, the next candle would need to break this low for me to take some sells. We'd have to drive down. This is 15-minute flipped here. Alright, so it did flip, create a bottom wick. We need it to continue down, break this low. But like I said, even if gold creates a support here, I really want the buys up. I'm going to wait for the next 4-hour candle to make a bottom wick and then push up. Maybe even a retest. If the next candle comes down, retest this support and then holds, I'm hitting buy right here. 36.41. All right, gold, you feeling this range? Ooh, look at that drive down. Yes, gold drop. Yes, Echo. Yes, yes. It's not a bad move right here. Not a bad move at all. How long have we got left till this candle closes? 6 minutes. This 4-hour reflips, bearish, re-breaks this low, breaks its own low, but going down. We locked in 30 pips. Nice, 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 nice. I'm always super cautious if I'm trading against the trend. Always super cautious. All right, let's see where this candle closes. Ooh, nice drive down. Nice drive down. See if we can get that closure below. Buys if it holds. No, I wouldn't take buys here. Not only because the next, the 4 hour candle's about to close. Well, in the next 30 minutes. So I want to see how that 4 hour candle, how the new 4 hour candle reacts to this one. So yeah, I would have to wait. But I do like that idea. This support here is very important to what I do next. Definitely. But you see, we've got pretty much a 20 pip pullback as soon as we tapped into this support. The only thing I don't like about the buys here just now is the fact that this current 4 hour candle has already broken a previous low. But then if we're looking at structure, let me just make this bigger. If we're looking at structure, we could be creating a higher low. We could be creating a higher low. Oh, I like this, you know. We've tapped into the support. We've closed above. If this candle respects, if we get another retest and it holds, and it starts to push back up, the buys do look good. It's just the new 4 hour candle's bottom wick. I'm thinking about surviving that, because I think the new 4 hour candle either retests this support or it still pulls back a bit, respects this low, and then continues up. Or if we close below, the support and we re-break this 4 hour low, then we could be pushing down some more. So definitely just gotta wait for these candles now, especially going into the new 4 hour candle. It's gonna be very important. How you guys? How's your trade doing? Echo, Benny, what's your trade looking like? Okay, you're out. Oh, did we break that low? Yes, it did. Looks like gold might continue driving down, you know. Looks like gold wants to drive down, maybe. Would have been nice if it gave us a closure below. But if we respect this bottom wick, the current 4-hour low, then I think we hold here. Sorry. Alright, 4-hour candle. What are you trying to do here? What are you doing here? Oh, we're going down. So we rebroke. Have we rebroken the low yet? Not yet. Not yet. Look, do we need a bottom wick for this 2 a.m. candle? Ooh, looks like we do. There's a lot going on with gold today. There's a lot going on. One second, I'm getting a phone call, hold on.
think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
All right. 4-hour candle's looking good to keep driving down. Looks like we need a bottom wick as well for this 2 a.m. candle, so maybe down to 36. Retest the daily flip, maybe. But I mean, a pullback from this 4-hour resistance definitely looks good. Broke below this support. We have a minor downtrend structure on the 30-minute. This is what it's looking like right now. So maybe we close, get a little retest, continue back down. This is looking good. This is looking good. Let's see how far gold wants to push. But I mean, how's the weekly candle gonna close? Maybe with a long top wick, potentially. Still gonna close bullish. I don't see gold driving down 400 pips, but actually we do have consumer sentiment later. So let's check out what happened the last consumer sentiment. I don't even know if this is gonna be super high impact today. But let's have a look regardless. So it's at 3 o'clock. Last consumer sentiment was not September the 12th. That's today. August the 15th. All right, August 15th, consumer sentiment. All right, August 15. Oh, I went to 12. Oh, look at this price action. Horrible range. This was consumer sentiment here. No, here it is, sorry. 3 o'clock. This bullish candle. It came out bad numbers, less than expected. 58.6 instead of 61.9. Yeah, this wasn't a day to trade. 74 pips. Pushed up to the highest point of the candle. Came back down. Still closed bullish. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this news. Let me check out Market AI. See what Market AI is saying. Like, so far, that Market AI app, the website, is all right. I've been using it for less than a week, and if I'm honest, it's not as great as I thought it would be. And that's because, like, the readings that it gives is pretty much, I pretty much have that idea anyway. So if numbers are good, it's going to push. If numbers are bad, it's going to sell, like things like that. So it has the same kind of bias. It has missed a couple of the predictions recently, but it's not a bad thing. It's an idea, it's a prediction. It's going to be 50-50. Either it's a good prediction, or it's not, whatever. But the thing that I find might not be beneficial to me is it's very repetitive. The good thing about it is it does give you an idea of what fundamentally moves whatever pair you're trading. So you do get a constant reminder of it. These are the things, and it gives you a percentage. So for instance, it'll be better, I'll be able to explain it better when I can bring it up on the screen. I'll do that next week. I'll get that set up. So for instance, gold, it will say the impact of the Fed rate cuts has a 40% impact weight. Geopolitical risks like the G7, the tariffs, things like that, the wars, it says that has a 30% impact. US CPI says it has a 20% impact. And technical consolidation, so just technicals and price action, has a 10% impact. So it breaks it down as to what potentially will move your pair, or what's affecting your pair. So that was gold. Where's pound yen? And it gives you a daily bias. But like I said, because it's all the same stuff, it's just repetitive. It's just kind of repeating the same kind of things. So GJ has Japan political risk at 35%, Bank of England rate outlook 30%, USD weakness 20%, and risk on mood is 15%. And that's it. So I believe until we get a rate change, it's probably going to be the same. Until we get some high impact news, it's probably going to be the same repetitive news until we get a major catalyst. And then as for the candlestick analysis, I mean, you click on a candle, a big candle, and it tells you what sort of happened around that time. Look, in hindsight, you can kind of see you can determine what's moved a candle just by looking things up, right? The biggest candles come after news. You click that, it says, okay, this news came out. It's kind of self-explanatory. But the good thing about it is it gives you all the information in one place rather than going to search for it. You just come on this website and you just find everything. So it's convenient. It's definitely convenient. So yeah, I like it so far. I'm gonna give it a month because I've paid for the month. If at the end of the month I find that it hasn't really added any value to my trading, then I'm not gonna continue with it until they add anything else. It doesn't give you any trade ideas. It does give you like targets, like buy target, upside targets, downside targets. It's okay. So yeah, we'll see. All right, we had a 15-minute candle close below. Still hasn't rebroken its own low on the 4-hour, not yet. But look at these 15-minute candles. These are a lot of 15-minute candles on the way down. Quite a lot of 15-minute candles. Where's our Asian range? All the way down here. So we had quite a big Asian session. We had that Thursday night push. You know, that Thursday night gold push. That was definitely the case last night. Definitely the case. Look, Asian session, this is what it does. Sometimes we just get a strong bullish move on a Thursday night Asian session, or Friday morning Asian session. I guess you could call it that. And I think it typically, when I look back at how many times I've noted we've had that push, it's typically after a news day, like big news on a Wednesday, big news on a Thursday, sorry. Then it's like Asian session has to catch up. Definitely something to look into. Oh, you like that idea? Hey, it ain't my idea. It's just something that I see happening over and over. And that's not me particularly trading Asian session, but obviously I have a lot of American friends that trade, and you know, we discuss things. You just wake up in the morning, you see London session, and you see that prices, the Asian range is massive. It happens majority of the time on a Thursday. Oh, they caught the guy that killed Charlie Kirk, apparently. Good job. That was crazy. That was crazy, that shooting. But I ain't gonna get into politics on here. But yeah, it was fucked up. Very fucked up. The actual close-up video as well. Oh man. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Horrible. Alright, goals pushing up. Oh, Rose, you saw the video too. Yeah, it wasn't nice, man. It wasn't nice. It wasn't nice. But they got the shooter apparently, so good riddance. Alright, goals pushing back up. 9 minutes before the candle closes. Alright, 4-hour candle. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing here? What do we think gold's doing, guys? Are we bullish or are we bearish today? We getting a pullback on gold or are we pushing? I don't think we're making new highs, but are we gonna refill some of this top wick on the weekly? Are we re-breaking yesterday's high? What are we doing? Look at this ranging. Someone's car. What was I looking at? Ooh, gold. Alright, 6 minutes to go. We've had quite a push up here on golds. So if we close bullish like this, then obviously we've created a higher low. Again, just need to get a pullback from the new 4-hour candle. What I'll be looking for is, one sec. If we close bullish, what I'll be looking for is the 4-hour candle, the new 4-hour candle, to open, come down, retest this support, 36.41, or come low, and then as it's reflipping bullish, I'll be looking to take the buyers up to fill this wick and potentially come back up to this 4-hour resistance. So I have at least 145 pip range. But obviously, if depending on where this candle closes, if the 4-hour candle's up here and it starts flipping from 36, say it opens at 36.44, then I'll probably be looking to get in on the 4-hour flip after the retest. That's the idea anyway. That's my plan for today. So one of my confirmations would be a retest of 36.41 or a decent bottom wick on the 4-hour. So we come down and then just as we start flipping, then we get a push up and go for at least a wick fill, 36.42. If we break that high, continue up to 36.55. Above 36.55, 36.66. Don't like the 666, but it is what it is. And then, you know, if we're gonna keep pushing towards the end of the day, maybe we make a new high on a Friday. So yeah, that's me today. All right, 3 minutes to go. Three minutes to go. And if this 4-hour candle wasn't opening on the next one, if the next candle wasn't the open of the 4-hour candle, this would have been a really good entry. This would have been a really good entry. It's still not bad, to be honest. Like this. Just put in the stop loss below here. Look, 37 pips. This would have been a nice entry. Right here. I mean, it's still not bad if I think about it. If I think about it, it wouldn't have been bad here because I would still anticipate that the new 4-hour candle doesn't break this low anyway. All right, minute and 20 to go. But yeah, this was actually a beautiful retest, especially with this candle retesting and then closing above, giving this candle the potential to create the higher low. So yeah, it would actually been a good idea. friend's birthday. All right. Oh my god, please don't just flip and drive up. Give us a decent bottom wick. Need a good bottom wick for this 4-hour candle. Let me see. You had some 4-hour candles with some rubbish bottom wicks. Even this one kind of retested this support. This one had a nothing bottom wick. Barely anything. Alright, see if we can get a little push here. Snatch a couple pips. Snatch at least like 30-40 pips. If it reflips and pushes up. Stop loss. Stop loss will be about 55 pips. Even a retest right here wouldn't be bad. Alright, Goldie, let's go. Come on now. Give us some buys.
Right there is thousands.
Oh, one sec. Got a mess. So I was listening to a voice note, been entered in here. Been entered in real quick. So my stop loss is about here. It's about 55 pips, just below the support. In case it comes back down for the retest. And my TP's up here. So looking for a push. Most likely go break even at this resistance, 36.51. Alright, we're at 20 pips so far. Oh yeah, this thing's pushing. Come on now. Fill this wick. So first just looking for this 4-hour wick fill, which is actually up here. Look, we don't even have a top wick on this 8:30 candle, which I already said earlier, I believe. Oh, we're pushing. This is good. This is good. Alright, broken that previous 1-hour high. Oh, this is a nasty pullback. Come on, go. Keep pushing. Let's go. Nice. Yes, Scarface. It's nice if we can close some in profits. Gold is jerking about right now. Watching price on my C trader. It's a bit better than Trading View. Trading View has a bit of a lag. What's my actual entry? There we go. Nice, 30 pips. I'll move my stop loss to break even here, you know. Yeah, my stop's at break even now. I was gonna put it a little bit higher. I'm actually gonna close 80% and just let the rest run for the rest of the day. Because my only concern now, so I'm closing, I'm gonna wait till it gets back to 30 pips exactly. Let me alright, so the reason I'm closing some here is just in case gold is going to continue this bearish structure. So if we get a lower high below 36.51, so I'm going to lock in some, or I have locked in some, and I'm just going to let the rest run. So where exactly? I'm going to put in exactly where it was about. My entry was actually a little bit lower than here. So break 46. 46. Oh, it won't let me do that. Alright. Chill out. Boom. Right there. So about 31 pips, something like that. And I'm just gonna let my runner run. So I just had a little voice note. Friends are the funniest. Alright, see, gold is I don't want to say gold struggling because I don't expect it to just continuously push up. But we have broken the previous 1 hour high, which is a good sign to continue up. You know, we could be getting a higher low here on a 1 hour. So yeah, oh, so I've closed. Let me put that in. Closed 80%. The runners are doing nice. This is a nice trade. Thank you, Echo. Thank you, thank you. Told you, man, let's end the week strong. Sometimes you got to speak it into existence, you know? Definitely missed the buys down. I mean, the sells down. So, you know, got to take the buys up, right? This is a nice trade. So the runner's at 35 pips now. About 35 pips. Got to survive. New 15-minute candle. So yeah, I'm just cautious because anywhere below here we could get a lower high and come down. But I am more bullish on gold. I am. 4 hours created a decent bottom wick. Just need to fill this range, fill this top wick, and then get above 36.55. Bum, 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 bum. Dum, dum. In terms of managing risk, well, there's nowhere to really manage risk, is there? Apart from being at break even and closing partials. I'm not going to trail using a 5-minute time frame. Can't use the 15 because that's, you know, stop loss. That'll be below the entry. Dun, 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 dun. 30 pips. There we go. Bit of visuals so you can see how many pips that was at. Alright, new 15-minute candle. Is it creating a bottom wick or is it going to drive down and create a lower high? Oh, looks bottom wickish. Lovely, lovely. Lovely. But if this 15-minute candle pushes up and breaks this high, I think once this candle closes, then I'm going to move my stop loss up into profits, because I want the candles to continue trending up during my trade. So, you know, the first candle, decent candle in profits, then I'm going to use the lows. Hopefully it doesn't re-break its own low and come back down. Well, if it does, it does. But I'll use the lower time frame candles to keep pushing up, you know. Alright, who's still holding? Who's in this trade with me? Who caught some pips? Talk to me, talk to me. Who got some? Let's go, Goldie, push. Yes, Benny, yes, Benny, yes. Yes. There we go. W, mate. Let's go. Let's go. Echo as well. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Nice to hear it, man. Nice to hear it. Beautiful. I think for September we took 2 trades during, I want to say NFP, 1 loss with GJ. Today's a win. So what's that? 3 for 1. 3 for 1. Not bad, not bad. Yo.
Yeah, what's good?
Woo. Sorry, I'd take that phone call. So 15-minute broke the high and then came back down. Let's see how this candle closes. Let's see. Come on, re-break and keep pushing. So 6 minutes. Let's see how this candle closes. Or should we watch a 15-minute time frame? Yeah. We're very close to filling this wick. Look, 52. 20 pips, 25 pips away. That's a quick push. Oh, my playlist is finished. It's very jazzy. Alright, come on, 4 minutes to go. What's GJ doing? GJ looks like yeah, look at GJ. Look at pound yen. Look at this 4-hour candle closure. Now we've broken this 4-hour low. GJ's coming back down. It's gonna retrace this drop. Yeah, this. I'm not even bothered about missing a pound yen trade, not gonna lie. But you see what I mean with pound yen? It created this high. This candle here, it looks like it was gonna create a continuation pattern, create a stronger resistance and a lower high, and it's coming back down in the range. So pound yen is not trying to close in the 200s. I don't know what it is. It's just stuck in this massive consolidation area. Massive consolidation area. Cool. Cool. But next week we have interest rate for USD, GBP, and Bank of Japan. It's going to be a week next week. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a week. Alright, the runner's running at what, 35 pips? Alright, so we need to survive New York Open, NYC Open, the next candle. And then I'm going to leave it here. I might actually close, you know, because let me draw a line. Why I might leave it here is because I just have a feeling we might create a lower high. As in just close the trade and then might close and then look for a re-entry maybe. Hopefully if we can push above, then maybe we'll get a boom, a little retest and a push up. But it's not. Ooh, that's the wrong thing I wanted to delete. What I don't like is that it's not really breaking the structure. It's not breaking downtrend structure yet. We've got a higher low, but we still have a lower high, so we could just be getting a range like this. Yeah. I did want to move my stop loss to this 15-minute low. Gold's annoying. Gold's annoying. Alright, so we've got the new 30-minute candle opening. It kind of gapped down a little bit on my broker as well. Oh, look, broke that previous 15-minute low. So I would have been stopped out if I moved my stop loss in time. No bottom wick. I mean, no top wick. Alright, hopefully this is just a 30-minute bottom wick and then we just keep pushing up, but I don't like this range that is created right now. A little, this range. But let's see. We can flip and drive up. That's a good look. I want it to be straight. Oh, there we go. Come on, push. We're surviving. We survived. Survived the bottom wick. Go on, break this high and just push. Let's go. Oh, there we go. I'm watching the candles from my broker, and it's just it came very close to breaking a high, very close, real close. Oh, there we go. All right, yeah, we're pushing now. Lovely. Come on. 36.52. We're up next. So we have this resistance here that we need to break above. Low time frame resistance. Oh, tapped into it. Oh, I don't like that. Don't just tap it, break it, push. There we go. Go on, push. Oof. This resistance might hold. Not showing me the actual balance. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, what's it up now? Imagine, so it could potentially not break this previous 4-hour high, respect it, and then come down. So very strong. It's not a high probability, but it is a probability that that could happen, because just like it respecting the previous low, it could respect this high, and it has tapped into a resistance. So we could actually get a drive down here. This guy's funny, bro. I'll say. Alright, if the runner gets back to 50 pips, in fact, you know what? I'm gonna close at 30 pips, and I'm gonna look for some re-entries this afternoon. So I'm closing at 30 pips, well, just above 30 pips. I close about here. Runner at 35. I'm not feeling this retest of this resistance. Hopefully, if gold can close above, I'll be looking for more of a push up. Alright, so for the rest of the day, alright, so for the rest of this session, I'm looking for either, let's make this a bit smaller. Alright, so still looking for, if the 4-hour candle does come down, and we've still got 4 hours, well, 3.5 hours or so, retest, and if I get another candle closing above, I'm looking for the buyers up to the top of the range. That's one idea. Or if price comes up, pushes above, retest, continued buyers up. That's idea number 2. Or we just stay in this range and I don't take any more entries. But that's what I'm looking for. For sells, I would need this 4-hour candle to break this previous low. Then I'll look for sells down to daily support, down to 36.26. So it would need to, I need to be down here. Anything below 36, I'll be looking for the sells down. So that's my idea for the rest of the day. W trade today, W trades. If you're still holding, good luck. I don't think this trade doesn't work. I do anticipate it continues up, but if it doesn't, is what it is. If it does, you know, I've caught my 30 pips. I'll look for some more for the rest of the day, for the rest of the session. But yeah, those are the trade ideas. Let's see if it plays out, and if anything does happen, I'll try to be in the Discord. Obviously there wasn't anything yesterday after this news. I mean, this was, did anyone trade NY session yesterday? Did anyone catch anything apart from Gold Pippin? She scalped the shit out of this the buyers and then the sells. But this, I just couldn't find anything in here. We just ranged, right? Wasn't nice. I'm not gonna lie, this double bottom on gold does look good to keep going. But yeah, back on Monday. We have a very packed week next week, so let's capitalize off that. Have a good weekend, and yeah, see you then. Peace out. Oh, now we're pushing. Oh, we're moving. Damn. Now we've broken a 4-hour high. I'm too impatient, right? Could just wait it out. No patience. Alright guys, peace. Yeehaw, Benny, Leah, Echo, Rosie.